Natsuki, I just came here. Do you want to run 30 seconds? Because I promise you, I am going to be the one winning this. Oh! And you almost set your house on fire once. Yeah, probably just like Hicks fixing his computer. I didn't mean it in the bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. Oh boy. But I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden?
What more do you want from me?
Hey yo, what's good, people? What's good? Another lovely Saturday that I chose to record again, isn't it? After a while, I thought, it's been a long time since I've even met back with my club members. If no one remembers, I'm gonna do a quick recap of what has happened in the past weeks. So, my childhood friend, Sayori, dragged me into joining a club, which happened to be her literature club, and they told everyone that I was going to be a new member. She introduced me to two other girls named Yuri and Natsuki, and apparently the club president, Monica, is someone I've met ever since last semester, which I still reject any kind of confirmation that I actually have. There is also one other thing. That game has discombobulated my mind, because I made a lot of mistakes and errors that I heavily take back and I'm disappointed in. So I found a system in which I believe would help me to this day. So I don't know if anyone caught a snippet of Sayori's face in the bus driver video, but basically this is my wallpaper. I look at them every single time I look at my computer, so my brain can adapt to their presence, so that way I don't absolutely flip out like I did the last time. And I got people over here, and I'm about to record this game. It's gonna go bad. Hello everyone, it's me, IC, and welcome back to the Literature Club. It's been so long since I ever came back here, and I completely forgot what I'm doing. Okay. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Again, I don't know, where is Monica? I don't see Monica up here at all. That is sus. Alright. Oh yeah, remember to turn capture cursor off this time. Definitely didn't leave it on to the previous video either. Okay, this how we do. Okay, I want to find the smartest words. I want to keep the title of when I said I was the smartest individual in the club. So I need to find the best, the greatest words that make me look smart. Yes, that's what I'm looking for.
Time to wait for you, like you go leave them, and I don't know, like maybe an hour and a half to try to find good words to make you supposed to be smart.
Bro, shut up. Okay, uncanny. Melancholy. What else? I would pick games, but I feel like that's too simple. Fantasy. Okay. Whatever this word is. Okay, we got vibrant, sticky, shopping, summer. Ambient. Yes. Unrequited. Interesting. Philosophy. Okay, wait. I would say... I'm not picking that. Actually, edit this out, please. I don't know who put that in this book, but they are not on my page. Electricity. Uncontrollable. Yes, infinite. Contamination. Destiny. Oh, we got some good words here. incongruent. Bro, what is with these words in my notebook? Who put this in my notebook, bro? I want none of this in my notebook. Intellectual. Bro. Who wrote this notebook? Determination. Is that... How do I get an achievement for that? Heartbeat. Interesting. Imagination. Oh. Entropy. I believe I said that right. Unrestrained. And finally, I'm gonna end this with vivacious. I'm done, people. I think I've proved my point. Of course, this is the first person I see as soon as I walk in the door.
Oh, you tell me you been 5 Nights at Freddy's and yet you scared of some girl? Is that what we do?
I didn't forget about needing you out of this window. Don't forget that.
Bro,
I'm not gonna tell you what I'm gonna do it though.
You ain't eating at
Just
nothing.
keep trying, okay? Keep trying and see what happens.
Oh, really? We'll see about that.
Hi again, Matthew. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Now, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club, which we all knew. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. That is. I said that a bit wrong. Thanks for keeping your promise, Matthew. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment to you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack.
Dude, that's how you really feel, Natsuki? I mean, I would have moved the camera to the other side so everyone could see your face properly, but you don't deserve that slack either. So how about that? I'm surprised you're even more rude than I am.
Natsuki, I just came here. Do you want to run 30 seconds? Cause I promise you, I am gonna be the one. Oh, bro, put the sword back, bro. Too hostile, be chill, bro. Sayori told me you don't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Are you sure about that? Do I need to go ahead and grab... Actually, don't better yet. Hey, yo, eyes, go get me my shotgun. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Matthew always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. You're right, Sayori. Thank you so much. It was good with you, though, Sayori. I haven't seen you in a while, you know? Life been going good, okay? Like, yo, it's been an adventure for me. Like, I made new friends. We got done. We got a lot of... Bro, y'all gonna see a side of me that I have never shown anyone before. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting! Like seriously, you got dust upon your dust. Like the Despites have disco parties 24/7, and I'm allergic to them! What do you expect me to do? And you almost set your house on fire once. Yeah, probably just like Hicks fixing his computer. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? Yes, we are very good friends. Nothing I would ever take back. Oh, I may be a little jealous. Yuri, you don't gotta be jealous. I'm here for everyone. You know, I'm very sportive. Yo, just gotta keep it all, you know what I'm saying? How come you and Matthew can become good friends too? And I'm pretty sure we will, Yuri. Just give it some time. Trust me, you'll see. You'll see very soon. Sayori. Yo, what are you doing? It just hit my microphone. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. I mean, is it weird though? To say? Yuri brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Me? Me of all people? For me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Just tell me. Like, never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy, no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Like, I'm cool. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted to.
Oh, say less.
All you gotta say is the word. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Because she is. It's obvious. Look at her. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading a lot. Well, I read a lot. I should have rephrased that differently. I read a lot of stuff. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are heavily a cheery conversation in the corner. But I think I said heavily, didn't I? Oh, I've been messed up, man. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. Very, actually. Never got this opportunity before, and I think this is my chance. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse over the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Hold on. Oh, hold on a second with the music, man. That's a nice piano, man. Yo, this reminds me of a certain remix. I can't say though, because I'm gonna get copyrighted. Shoot. I think she noticed me looking at her. So what, man? Like what? She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. If you ask Sayori, she'll tell you. I always do that all the time. I'm under this sensing I made her uncomfortable. It's fine. If I was focused on it, I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? I want to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Hold on, Yuri, I wanna just ask something right quick. What you just told me, how you happen to buy 2 of them? Wouldn't you deliberately buy 2 things if you're physically there? Because I'm pretty sure you did not go on Amazon to buy this book. You said you were at the bookstore, so probably Barnes & Noble or something? Ah, see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so now? What is it about anyway? Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. Yo, you didn't even read the whole book! You could've just told me you bought a book for both of us to read together. You could've just said that! The book is titled Portrait of Markov. I hope I said that correctly. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Could it be an Eye of Ender? Because that's the only eye symbol I could really recognize. Alright, I just want to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. Okay, I'm kind of getting some SCP vibes going on here. Or maybe, I don't know, human experiment. What game has human okay, not... I was thinking of Poppy Playtime. Actually, if y'all actually want me to play Poppy Playtime, you gotta let me know. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of Among Us-like. I played Among Us a lot, and I torture all those individuals who had trusted me, but then I turned out and backstabbed all of them. It was amazing. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Meh. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Matthew? I am 100% a fan. No, trust me, if you just spend a day with me, we play Among Us? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things like I am. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Just like the mind I just yeeted out of this window. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, or their own philosophy that they believe in. That suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? We both love to ramble, Yuri. That's a common thing for me to do as well. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I do it all the time. I haven't lost interest or anything. I'm completely dedicated, devoted to anything you talk to me about, Yuri. Well, I guess it's alright then, but I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it, so... let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had pulled into my bag. Not pulled, it's put, bro. Alright, it's fine. If I sit here, right? I'll slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah? Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry, it's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. I barely have anyone sit to me either. Especially in a classroom environment, it is cool. I'm cool. That is reading in company with someone. This is why I'm here, isn't it? Isn't it? I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I'll open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do the same. It's a habit that I have. One that I need to relinquish. I do? I don't really mean to. So sorry. I mean... I'm enjoying all of this too much. Here, this should work, alright? I slam my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're held even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Bro, hold up. Is that a distorted creeper face on the wall? Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. Sorry. I was looking at the creeper face on the wall. I think I got a bit distracted there for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, anytime. Thanks. Wait, hold up, bro, hold up. Look at this over here. Look at that computer. Why that look exactly like my computer? That looks exactly, well, without the desktop, but still. I mean, the thing at the bottom. like I have an all-in-one monitor, so everything is just the whole thing. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Hold on. I don't know if I need to do this, but pause. Okay. I'm clear. My conscience is clear. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. What did I just say? I don't think that's something I should have said. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. Oh, bro. I think I just messed up. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. Yep, here we go. But Matthew, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. Oh boy. But I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden?
What more do you want from me?
Bro, Monica! Why? Okay, this better be important. You just interrupted something very special to me. And it better be good. Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Ouch. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first two chapters in your own time.
Alright, Yuri. Stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and slip it back into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah, my relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before, which I have.
Well now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. While I was talking for Sayori, my voice kind of cracked a bit. Gotta have to readjust. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Y'all ever do that? You just take one of your spiral notebooks and you gotta get a piece of paper, but then you have to rip the whole thing out of the rings instead of just carefully tearing it off through the indent. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Yo, who should I share my poem to first? Hold on. This music, though. Yo, am I gonna do Bro, is you really gonna do a freestyle on this?
No, God! No, God, please,
no! No, I'll say that for next time. I'm spending too much time. I'm gonna do a freestyle next time. Who should I show my poem to first? I'm gonna show it to Yuri. I think we have an interesting bond going on, so I'm gonna show it to Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. Of course, I can trust her opinion to be fair, honest, and gentle. Whoa, what? No, I'm not laughing at you. You're just that's the smile. Like what? Like what's like what? Is it that? Like what happened? As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. Yuri, you don't have anything to worry about me. Just ask all the people who I'm cool with, and we're all cool. Like, I'm a chill person. Like, I'm not gonna hate you. Like, I would never. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. That's. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. See, now we're getting somewhere. This is what I've been saying ever since day one. This is what I do. Many times I've practiced at the art of poetry. And when I mean for years, probably only until a year ago. Out of all honesty. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. I mean, I'm not really a bookworm, but I would say I'm a... This is actually my not first time, really. Yo, why isn't this thing... This is not my first time doing this. It's not. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly. Bro. Ow, I hit my head on my mic. Bro, I thought I got over my stuttering, bro. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning, by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased how? 'Cause she's already gotten on my chopping block many times. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'll figure it out. And when I do, I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles, dreaming. Bro. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Or is it just because, yeah, I'm a nice, strong, handsome ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Such unique poetry that I even had to express a very eloquent voice to it as well. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. That's actually pretty good cursive, not gonna lie. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Oh, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem, too. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short?
A poem can never be too short, Yuri, or long. That's up to the writer. I've seen like 8-word poetry. Like, seriously.
I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Matthew.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all, but remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought of it like that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so...
Nah, if anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
I was really nervous about doing all of this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Matthew.
Oh, so nice. Me too. Who should I show my poem to next? Bro, you know what? We're ending this right here, guys. Why, you might ask? If y'all want to see what happens next. Part 3. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. This is episode 3. I mean episode 4. I've been spending so much time with Yuri, and looking back at my recording, I've been recording for about 45 minutes, bruh. 45 minutes. Alright guys, hope you go ahead and enjoyed. Make sure to go ahead and drop a like. At 10 likes, I'm dropping the next episode.
Ooh, that's a lot again. We have 10 likes, dude.
Yeah, 10 likes on this video, and it's free. Press the like button free. If y'all ready, let me know. That's our way of communication. And also, if you want to go ahead and join the community, like, go ahead and subscribe today to join the Icicles. You'll get like icy icicles. Like, that's official. That we the Icicles, boy. Also, I'ma go here, icy out. Stay cool, fam. I'ma see y'all next time. Yo, Yuri. Yuri. Bro, all I got on my mind right now is Yuri, bruh. Yuri. Yo, Yuri.